Let's start off with a little bit of backstory. I'm currently 18 years old and I live in a suburb of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I went to high school, I got good grades, and I graduated a year early. I've always been interested in the German language since my relatives came from Germany and Luxembourg, and I'm a dual citizen, so that'll help me out going to Germany too. I started taking German in 7th grade. From there, I took German 1 in 8th grade, German 2 freshman year, German 3 sophomore year, and German 4 and 5 in my junior/senior year. I'm decently fluent in German, and I've been taking classes since I graduated about 8 months ago. And in the long run, my German speaking abilities won't really matter that much because my bachelor's and eventually my master's degree will both be taught in English. Alright, now I'll tell you guys the main reason that I want to go to the Technische Universität München. Sorry for my extremely American pronunciation of that. But TUM is the second best uni in Germany and the 48th best in the world. And the main advantage, which you've probably all heard of, is that college is free in Germany. It's not a fallacy or misinterpretation, it's 100% true, even for foreign students. It's especially advantageous for students like myself who would end up paying almost like 30 to 40K a year for college in the US. As a foreigner, you have to jump through a few hoops to be able to go to Germany, especially when you're not an EU citizen like myself. But let me tell you, it's 100% worth it. I've had the honor of knowing a few students who went from Wisconsin to Germany for university, and they're all more than happy with no student loan and the same quality, if not better, education. And you might be wondering why university is free there, and Germany's ultimate goal by providing free university is to attract like young college-age students like myself and probably yourself to Germany in order to gain more educated workers, since the population of Germany has been stagnating over the past 20 to 30 years. But in most cases, you're not obligated to stay in Germany after you finish schooling. So my current plan is to move back to the US after I'm finished at TUM, but I might change my mind over the long 5 years that I'll spend there. It really just depends on like who I meet and what job I find and other stuff like that. But back on the subject of money, student loans aren't a problem, but rent might be. And especially for somebody like me who plans to go to uni in one of the most expensive cities in the world, I'll probably have to pay about €1,000 or $1,080 a month. And yeah, that's for like a 30 square meter apartment or a couple hundred square feet. However, in smaller cities like Heidelberg, which is one of the most beautiful cities in the world, rent can be much cheaper with prices going as low as €150 or like $162. Either way, it'll be cheaper than going to college in the US in almost all cases. And I mean, plus food and other expenses in Munich, I'm looking at around 20K a year with the help of my parents. And especially in a place like Heidelberg, it could be easily 10K or less. And in the end, for me, it's like comparing colleges to colleges. I'll pay 20K probably for Munich, but if I wanted to go to a place like the University of Denver, which I applied to and got scholarship money for, I'd still have to pay around 40K. Also, not to mention, the bachelor's degree that I'm looking at for Munich is only 3 years, and the one that I'd be going to at Denver would be 4 years. Overall, I'd say paying half or a quarter of the price for university sounds pretty incredible. Because of this opportunity, I'll graduate uni with a master's in 5 years, no student loans, and an incredible education in English. If you guys have any other questions, like just send me an email. I'll have it down in the description. If you guys are thinking about going to Germany for college, I can like talk you through it. Maybe I'll make a video of how to apply for Germany. Otherwise, I'll just talk to you in an email. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.